As our Father's Day special celebration here in Ask Mamilu episode 5, tribute to the five fathers in my life. The first is my daddy, Inocentes Aseneta Sr. His background is that he came from the province of Antique and he went to Mindanao to work as a janitor, later as a clerk, in an American company before the war. And afterwards, he got married to my mother, Rosa Aura, and they raised a family. My father is hardworking and very dedicated, so he always try his best not to bother people in providing the needs of children. And he is loving, caring, and he does household chores like cooking, going to the market, preparing the table, and ensuring that before he will leave our home because he is a policeman in our district, there is already no the woods are cut already into firewoods, and also there is water in the kitchen and the food is ready. So he is also a very good person because he will accommodate no relatives. Sometimes they're in conflict with law, and our house seems to be a staging or transition place. So our house is like a school building, because it is designed to also accommodate friends and relatives who are coming along. My reason for my tribute is that my experience with my father is giving me a direct experience now of love, care, because he is even the one who buys our projects. You remember that sewing projects, the cross stitch, the the painting materials for marbling and artworks. He would be the one to buy that to the store and bring that to our school, for our needs. And he would personally supervise our enrollment and even arrange the payment of our tuitions, or even arranging promissory notes. I can remember one time that in high school we were in private school, so there are times that difficult situations that we have to ask for promissory note. Then I will just cry and say, Dad, I will really study hard, but I am ashamed to fall in line, queue at the office, school office, to ask for a promissory note. So what he did is that during red alert, no, because he's a policeman, he does not sleep pa, no. He would early go to the school, then process the promissory note. Then I will just be waiting there at the classroom, waiting for the go signal that I can take the exam. So that is how he really fought hard, no. And we were a family big, no. My mom have 14 pregnancies and 12 were born natural birth, all of us. And then he takes care of us, no, despite all these things. So my father showed us what is a good father in the family, and even the physical challenges to us, and also having details and even being generous, no, to accommodate relatives and even those who would ask for help. And also he is my inspiration for public service. Actually, I am the only one who joined in the public service. My other siblings are other business persons, or they are engaged in private practice. But for me, my father is my idol. He is my model of what a public servant is. And his experience is that during that time, even in police work, there are already some police persons or policemen, because during that time there were no police women yet at that time in the 70s or 80s. So there were those who are already connected to not on drugs during that time, but it was on smuggling. So my dad does not participate nor say anything about coworkers. He would remind us that they would be responsible on their actions. My unforgettable quote from my dad is that he would always say, aspire for what you do not have and be contented of what you have. So it means that we must be grateful, we must be aspiring, but we must also be contented of what we have, no, but we have to continue to aspire something for life, and that is what he did is for our good education. So I thank my dad. Happy Father's Day, Daddy in heaven. Thank you for watching over us.